Hey there, all you folks from afar. I've been getting a lot of requests for a video of the van, so I'm just going to make one and post it. I'm going to do the negative first. I wanted to show you some of the rust that's coming in along the top, and you can see there's this kind of weird little gutter system, and so the water will sit in here, particularly if the van's on a slope. So I always, my driveway has a little bit of a downslope, so I haven't parked that way all the time. I was backing it in, I stopped. But you can see that there is some rust up here. It's not so bad that it's leaking into the van in the rain. So it is up there. People have been asking me if it can be fixed. I think anything can be fixed. Do you want to pay for it? Do you know how to do it? That's your decision if you want to take it on. I've never looked into getting it fixed. So here's the back. I redid some of the doors, and this is one of the other negatives too. This is good, get it out of the way. This plastic stuff, you know, this is from like 1998, so it's cracking a little bit, and I have tape holding this window in particular together, but it holds and the blinds still work. But it's some cracking. The thing's old, so you know, if you're looking for a brand new deal, then look elsewhere. But this is a great van. There's tons of storage under here. I've been emptying it out slowly. We bought a new camper, which is why we're selling this. But there's a tow package there, and it works. I towed this little blue car over here all the way up to San Luis Obispo from San Diego. So it works, and it tows, and it's got power, and it drives, and I trusted it enough to haul a car for a 4-hour trip. So there's some extra storage back here, and this is just, you know, the jack is in here, and the spare tire parts are in here. And there is a spare tire in good condition. It's up underneath the van. Tons of storage under the bed. That's a full easy up. And the bed is open to the front. You can see the cabinets there through. And right now I have the third seat in. And then there's a little bit more storage over here. And what this is actually is an auxiliary air conditioning unit. Because this is a conversion van. It was all carpeted out and had a couch, a power couch back here and stuff. This guy you'll get, this is somebody custom made this for me to fit on top of the solar shower, and here's the solar shower, and this part is for this, so you can unscrew it and get the water in it. And then this is the valve, and this is the Schrader valve, and you would want to get just a cheap little air compressor to force the water out, because it will form a vacuum because you want it to be tight so it holds the water in, doesn't leak the water out. So you have to force the water out. But the cool part is there's a 12-volt guide right here, and any air compressor you buy at you know, AutoZone would have a 12-volt capability. So this is the bed. It's a full, almost a full queen. We cut it on the, not the sideways, but off on the end here, because we wanted it to fit. And I'm only like 5'8", and my wife is a 5'7", so we didn't need the full length. So we cut it off so that we would have a little bit more room up in the front. And let's go around the front. Well, actually, we'll go through the side. So I got some sweet grass on the running boards. You probably saw in the photos. Some more fun grass inside, and then I did the wood flooring, and I built out the frame for the bed and all that stuff. And then the seat, as you can see from the pictures, the seat comes completely out, and then I have this cover that you can then screw in. There's 3 perfect little screws, and you know, you probably wind up throwing a rug over it. You just screw those guys in, that's what's left. And then you barely know that it's there. You just throw a rug over it. This is the little sink area. There is no cooking. I don't know why you would ever want to cook inside a van. We always cook outside. We take this thing camping, and we set up our kitchen table and our camp stove and all that stuff outside. And this is fits one of those little sort of the half size propane tanks. Fits perfectly in there, so it won't roll around. And then under here you have the fresh water and then the gray water. And this is a pretty expensive marine grade foot pump. And you just open the sink and you just pump a few times, and you can get your dishes done, you can brush your teeth, and importantly in these COVID days, you can wash your hands. So if you really want to get this thing going, you can get quite a bit of water out of here. Yeah, more than you would probably you don't need to pump at full strength. What else do I want to show about the back? Oh yeah, the bed, the bench that I built into the bed. Sorry, I'm moving this. Got to move the seat forward a little bit here. We cut the mattress with a line right here, but since the mattress is a full foam all the way through, it's not like a regular mattress, and it's very sticky on the bottom, so you never feel this cut. The mattress doesn't like shift around, so you have to work the cushion inside a little bit to get it to fold up. But then, as again you can see in some of the pictures, this thing folds out into the bench, and you can see that very clearly in the photos. Tons of storage up here above the driver and passenger, and I'll open that door. There you go. Lots of storage up there. I've been emptying it out. We used to have all our camping stuff. There's storage over here over the bed as well, and that should be pretty much emptied out. And this one lifts. Plenty of storage back there. You could fit all your clothes for 2 weeks in here easily. What else is cool in the back? There's some fun running lights that are part of the original conversion that I didn't alter because they're really cool. And I think I better get to put the key in for that. Let's see. What'd you do with the key? Here's the key. You put the key in here, and that's just to turn the battery on, and then you can flip these guys on. And there's some really fun little running lights back here. There's these little spotlights, and then this real cool wooden design thing is all lit up, and then there's little running lights over the windows as well. Yeah, and those are pretty nifty. And then, yeah, this is the front. I mean, it's pretty standard. I didn't really do anything to the front. Some storage and stuff up here for phones and electronics is all good. There's 2 places for power up here as well. Before I forget, people have asked me also, like, do you have a place for a battery? And yeah, there's a perfect place for the battery right here. I've lifted up the flap of the bed, and there's just a cigar box here to give you an idea of scale. And there's tons of perfect spot for a battery back here. And there's a 12 volt right there as well, 2 of them. And then this behind this little panel is a fuse box that has all the little fuses for the lights that are also connected up here, right? But then you could connect all that stuff to an auxiliary battery, so you could run these whenever you want, and you wouldn't be draining the starter battery. And then I better turn it off. This is the control for the rear AC. And one thing you do need to be careful of is don't leave the air conditioning on unless the car is running, because it will drain the battery. But I think that applies to anything. You can't just run AC off a battery. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I guess we'll just start. You can see that it starts right up, starts up real strong. The engine runs great. I'm gonna slide into the seat here. And I just have this windshield protector up like all the time. And just give it a little gas here if you can hear the engine. Yeah, so there you go. And it's got 97,000 miles and change on it. We don't have any plans to bring it anywhere because we got a new camper and we got plans to get that out instead. Man, I feel like I've covered everything there is to cover about this van. It's really super fun. It's really cozy. It's how I got my wife to get into exploring Baja. She said, well, I have to be comfortable. So I built out the van to be comfortable. And we're looking forward to passing it on to somebody else who will use it and enjoy it. So thanks for watching, and just contact me with any further questions. Thanks.